humanity. I love you all with all my heart, with all my might. My videos are about love, infinity, creation, energy, because we're infinite love, infinite energy, infinite creation. We get into a beautiful point of this sequence because I finished the bulk of the videos when it comes to like the images. I'm developing new ones and I'm gonna be uploading them very soon. I got new stuff here on the way. But I got to the stage where I'm a writer, so I also, part of my writing is poetry. I have written poems. So I'm sharing these poems with you. And this is the first one. There is 10. So I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be uploading the poems today. And I want to read them to you a few times and go through them. And then do this exercise with the poems. I got 10. So let's start with the first one, the first poem. So you can always refer to y.house/first-poem. That's y.house/first-poem. Okay? That's y.house/first-poem. It's on Substack and it's on YouTube. So let's get started and then I'll fill in the gaps and add all the information as to why we are who we are, beautiful benevolent species. We love-based, with light spherical beings, with sundials. We open our hearts, stare at the sun, open the portal, build the bridge, and electromagnetic field of our heart gets in sync with the electromagnetic field of the sun, and we have this beautiful exchange of information of infinity because life created us in the first place, and we get supercharged our brains and our hearts. We're more creative, more powerful creators as a result, and we love and we're more courageous and more brave. Much braver, so we can take more powerful action because energy is the love of creation. Love is the energy of creation, I meant to say. And then, of course, love is this highest frequency that the human heart emits because of the electromagnetic field of the human heart. And this is who we are. We are beautiful. We live to love and we love to live. This is our nature. I love you all with all my heart. So let's start with a poem and then we'll fill in the gaps. So let's start this. So the first poem. This is the way, no more, no less. You are what you do, and what you do defines you. There is no buts, no ifs. What you do is who you are. Who you are is based on your beliefs. Beliefs are formed by your thoughts. Thoughts shape your mindset. And mindset highlights your values, principles, and intentions. You are the embodiment of your intentions. Intentions guide your actions. In a big way, actions are cues into your personality. The hints and signs of what lies beneath the surface. The inevitable reactions of your psyche. What you see, hear, and feel are the indicators. Strong signals among noise. The source of your true self. Okay, that's a loaded one. No more, no less. Sorry, I forgot to say no more, no less, because it ends like that. My poems end like that. No more, no less. So let me just do this one again. And then let's just break it down. Actions define us. Actually, and I missed that bit in the beginning. We started This is the way. I forgot to say action defines us. Sorry. So I'm going to have to do this again fully and I'm going to do it 2 times. Sorry about this, guys. But as you see, I do no edits. My videos are just spontaneous. Just natural lighting. No editing, no lights, no cutting, none of that. No makeup, no scripts. It's just me minimizing fantasies and illusions. Just want to show myself as you can see, words and all. This is who I am. I'm a human being, just like you are. So, okay, so let's start again. Actions define us. This is the way. No more, no less. You are what you do, and what you do defines you. There is no buts, no ifs. What you do is who you are. Who you are is based on your beliefs. Beliefs are formed by your thoughts. Thoughts shape your mindset, and mindset highlights your values, principles, and intentions. You are the embodiment of your intentions. Intentions guide your actions. In a big way, actions are cues into your personality. The hints and signs of what lies beneath the surface. The inevitable reactions of your psyche. What you see, hear, and feel are the indicators, strong signals among noise, the source of your true self. No more, no less. Okay, so that is the actual full poem, the first poem. So you can see it's about the true self, identity and true self. That's the... So I'm going to read it one more time and then we'll break it down. Actions define us. This is the way. No more, no less. You are what you do, and what you do defines you. There is no buts, no ifs. What you do is who you are. Who you are is based on your beliefs. Beliefs are formed by your thoughts. Thoughts shape your mindset, and mindset highlights your values, principles, and intentions. You are the embodiment of your intentions. Intentions guide your actions. In a big way, actions are cues into your personality. The hints and signs of what lies beneath the surface. The inevitable reactions of your psyche. What you see, hear, and feel are the indicators, strong signals among noise, the source of your true self. No more, no less. Okay, so let's break this down. This is a punch. This is a big one. Okay, actions define us. They do. Why? Because actions have a voice of their own. Actions speak louder than words. An action speaks for itself. An action speaks volumes. An action speaks louder than any number of words. Because that's what an action is. An action is, is the action and the reaction together almost. It's the outcome, is the result, is the thing, it speaks for itself, has an end state. It is powerful, is mighty. And then again, action defines us. Why? Because we have identity and true self, who we are. And because we're compass, we manifest free will. This is what we do because we're conscious and self-aware. And we manifest our free will by taking purposeful daily action. You see, action defines us because of it. Because we are free, we are infinite energy. And we manifest our free will here and now by taking action. And this is who we are, an identity and a true self. And because action defines who we are, that means that because of our free will, and our consciousness and our self-awareness, we choose our destinations. We choose our purpose. We choose our purpose because we're conscious and self-aware creators. Something fell, I guess. So we are creators. See, no edits. This is just live. So we are creators. We are creators, infinite eternal creators with compass, with sundials. This is who we are. So because of it, then we have a lot of power in us because we're infinite energy, infinite creation. So you see, action define us. They define us. They truly do. And our dreams come true because the dreams are our actions in a big way. And this is the way. This is the way because the way of action is the way of destination, it's the way of purpose, it's the way of free will. Whichever action you take, whether it's conscious or unconscious, aware of self-aware, it doesn't really matter. The fact that you're taking action is what matters. So, because we have free will, we're conscious and self-aware, we have the choice to become conscious, to be self-aware of our actions, so we can change them if they're not what we want. We're being led by thoughts and beliefs and stuff that are outside our control, fantasies and illusions manipulating us through the shadow, the unconscious mind, and all these different elements. That's why the book's called Fantasies and Illusions, Compass, the Quest for Free Will, because it starts there. That's the quest. That's there. Once you know you are a compass, but to know that you are a compass, you first need to shatter the illusions and the fantasies, both outside your control and in your control. Mediums and media, memories, all these. So then again, it's that, because if you're unaware and unconscious, then you're still taking action, but you are driven by fantasies and illusions. So because you're compass and self-aware and conscious, it's your role to realize that and actually gain control of your actions with your free will. And then you become we are compass whether you use it or not. This is part of leaders and defenders. If you have a compass, it's your choice, your free will to choose it or not, to use it or not. Then again, and if you're unaware and unconscious, you might not use it because you don't know you have it in the first place. And this is what compass is there. And this is why I'm doing what I'm doing, because once you find out about this, then most likely you're going to put it into motion, because this is applicable, repeatable, this is based on objective reality, this is based on truth, this is who we are, this is our nature. We're light spherical beings. We have a human heart, we have an electromagnetic field that shatters illusions and fantasies, because we're electrical. This is our nature, the pulse of life, the pulse of creation. This is who we are. We're energy, we're creation, we are life. We love with our hearts, and our hearts are just the most powerful thing that there is. So that's it. So that's the action defines us. This is the way. No more, no less. Because it's there. It's always. Action is that. Is motion. Is movement. Is stimulation. Is energy. Is flow. All this. Okay. So you are what you do. Then again, it's reinforcing the same notion. You are what you do. You are what you do. And if you're unaware of who you are and unconscious of who you are, it's because you are not really using your compass. You're driven by fantasies and illusions. Driven by fantasies and illusions in your control and outside your control. Because of the dimensions, because of the truth of dimensions, because of the lack of understanding of your boundaries, because of being unaware and unconscious. Because you don't know what's going on, your conditions, the context, all these different things. But then the beauty is that's why Compass is here, the user manual, the instructions manual. So you understand who you are in the end, light spherical beings. And this is why I do what I do. This is my contribution. So you are what you do, whether you know it or not. You are what you do. So once you are aware and conscious, then you really start to seriously consider your actions, because you are what you do. Then you start to, and when you learn that your nature is a benevolent nature, that you're love and your creator and your compass and your sundial, and this is who you are, then you start to really, really do some deep search, inner search with your inner voice, your true self-discovery. Because remember, what's the purpose of life? It starts with that, finding your true self, which is what this poem is about. So it starts there. You are what you do. What you do defines you in a big way, whether you know it or not. That matters not. The outcome is clear. The results are self-evident. What you do defines you. If you run, you are a runner. If you write, you are a writer. That's just examples. If you breathe, you are a breather. I'm breathing. I'm a reader. So it's just an example, but that's just the way it is. Okay? That's just the way it is. What you do defines you. So be conscious and self-aware, understand our nature, so you know that what you do defines you because of your true self and your free will. So empower yourself with compass, understand your nature, and shatter the illusions and the fantasies, render them obsolete. Shatter them all, disintegrate the shadow, and make the unconscious conscious. Open the portal, build the bridge. Do the things that you gotta do so you understand who you are, your benevolent nature. You are a light spherical being. All of us, we live to love and we love to live. What's the purpose of life? A life of purpose. Purposeful life. It's the pinnacle of life. Okay, so there is no buts, no ifs. And that's it. There's no, I'm this today, but tomorrow I'm that. No buts, no ifs. Your actions define us. You are what you do, and what you do defines you. There's no buts and no ifs. That's just excuses. That's just you being funny. And we all are there at times. Okay? So it's no buts, no ifs. There's no buts and no ifs. You are what you do. So what you do is who you are. Then again, identity-based purpose. If you're not aware of who you are, your true self and your identity, then you don't know who you are. So what you do is essentially that. It's unconscious and unaware. You don't know who you are. You're driven by fantasies and illusions. They control you. You're not in control of your life. So then you are that. You are purposeless. You are lost. You don't have your identity and your true self. And your job is to find it. And that's what Compass is there for. To help you, to guide you in the journey of life. The metamorphosis, the transformation, inside out transformation, who we are. From an unaware state to an aware state. From an unaware state to a self-aware state. From an unconscious state to a conscious state of knowing who we are. Infinite light beings. Light spherical beings. Benevolent species. Heart-based, love-based. Heartful species. This is who we are. We are Compass. We are sundials. We're infinite energy, infinite love, infinite creation. And this is what Compass does. Compass helps you get there so you can shatter the illusions and the fantasies. You render them obsolete, disintegrate the shadow, and make the unconscious conscious. So then they no longer control you. So you stop being purposeless and you become purposeful. You stop being powerless and you become powerful. Because this is who you are. You are infinite creation. You are an infinite eternal creator. You are leader of the Republic of Planet Earth. You are defender of the Republic of Planet Earth. You are a citizen of the Republic of Planet Earth. You are the citizenry of the Republic of Planet Earth. Remember who you are. You are powerful and mighty. Okay, so then who you are is based on your beliefs. Then again, comes down to that 10th dimension of the true self, wisdom, beliefs, principles, values, ethics, morals. You see, underpins a lot of it. And it has to do with the other dimensions, your context, your family, your origins. They really shape you up in a big way. This is why, it starts in that sequence because it's the closest to you, the body, family, origins, and context, and it ends up in wisdom is because all these dimensions shape up who you are, what you believe, your actions, your values, your principles, your ethics, your morals. So this is why it's important, to know your beliefs. Because when you know your beliefs, you really start to understand who you are. Because you are what you believe in. That's your reality. And if you don't understand who you are, a lot of the times it's because you don't know your true self, your identity. It has to do with fantasies and illusions. Then again, it goes back to this notion. This the first title of the book, Fantasies and Illusions. It goes to this notion of these mediums and media confusing you. Outside your control and in your control, confusing you, creating all sorts of distractions, all sorts of problems, because it's low vibration. They're low vibration. They are low vibration. They're not love. They're low vibration. Hey, lower vibrations are love, fear, pain, suffering, you name it. All this stuff, that's love. That's low, all these fantasies, all these illusions being casted, being rendered, being projected, being generated, being created by these mediums and media outside your control and in your control as a result of it. And then that's a problem, because then you start to formulate these beliefs that are rotten, that are based on nonsense, based on fantasies and illusions, not who you are. And then you start to think that that's what you are, because you're driven by all these fantasies and all these illusions. Your life becomes a fantasy. Your life becomes an illusion. You're not really using your compass. You're just like driven by all these beliefs that are not yours. You're purposeless. You're unaware. You're unconscious. And this is not who we are. We are the opposite of that. We're self-aware. We're conscious. We're powerful. We are creators. We are compass. We're sundials. We're benevolent species. We're a heart-based species. This is who we are. We're infinite energy. We're light spherical beings. This is who we are. So this is why who you are is based on your beliefs, because your beliefs shape you in a big way, because it's your mindset. You shape up your reality through perception and the senses. So then again, you need to understand who you are, and it starts with the foundation, which is your identity and true self, and understanding the dimensions and understanding who you are, the different states, your boundaries. And it's a beautiful process. It's a journey of self-love. It's a journey of self-discovery. So once you know who you are, then you change your beliefs immediately. And these old beliefs, this old self, this rotten self, is not there anymore holding you back with these fantasies and these illusions, because you understand who you are. Infinite eternal creator. And that's just the way it is. So you're not self-destructive anymore. You are positive. You're the opposite of it. You are who you are. Light spherical beings, your heartbeat, pulse of life and pulse of creation. You're one with your creation. Become an infinite eternal creator. So then beliefs are formed by your thoughts. And then again, what's a thought? A thought is energy. It's energy. It's a signal. Synapse. A thought is an energy load. It's a cognitive load. It's what it is. It's a cognitive load. And if you have negative beliefs, it's because your thoughts are negative. Low vibrations and non-loving. And a lot of that has to do with fantasies and illusions. I would say that everything has to do with fantasies and illusions that is not love-based. If it's not love-based, it's a fantasy and illusion, because it's this lower vibration. All these mediums and media outside your control and in your control that are generating the shadow and making you unconscious and unaware. Your unconscious mind rules because you're not in control. You're not using your free will. You're being driven by purposelessness. Your unawareness and all this unconsciousness and all this behavior that's essentially there as a result of fantasies and illusions. So you are that. So these fantasies, these illusions, for the most part, they're negative, destructive, and then that's why your beliefs are formed by your thoughts. And if it's negative, it's because of that. But then because it's signaling. But if you're positive, your love, your energy, your creation, you're happy, you're purposeful, meaningful, you are a compass. You understand that you're love. That's where everything starts, with self-love. Shattering all these illusions, all these fantasies, rendering them obsolete. Understanding your nature, disintegrating the shadow, making the unconscious conscious. Loving yourself, healing, recovering. All these beautiful things that we all humans are capable of with our love of our hearts. Because we live to love and we love to live. This is who we are. So then again, your thoughts change and they turn into positive thoughts because you have a different belief now. Your set of beliefs are based on love and creation, and this is who you are. You see? This is who you are. So thoughts shape your mindset in a big way. If you are driven by fantasies and illusions, then you're going to be purposeless, you're going to be lost. But if you are the opposite and you are purposeful, and your thoughts are positive and loving, your mindset will be a powerful mindset, because it's a creation is love. Love is creation. I'm going to read it because I got it here. So I'm going to read it to you. Your thoughts shape your mindset, and your mindset has to do with your reality. You shaped it up. So your sentient, Sentient has to do about that. Love, emotions, feelings that are positive, and love is the highest frequency that the love can generate. So our instinct is to love. We're a benevolent species. We love with our hearts. So life is creation, and creation is energy, and love is the energy of creation. Love you all with all my heart and all my mind. Why? Because then again, the primordial instinct is love. The primordial instinct of the human species is to live, to exist. And that is the heartbeat. And the heartbeat comes from the heart. And we love with our heart, so we live to love. So we are benevolent species, you see, full circle right there. And we love our creations. The love generates the highest frequency, so that we have in our hearts is the highest frequency that the heart can generate love. And we love our creations. We love our children. It's our creation. And we make love when we have children. And then we create things with our hands, with our minds, you see. So life is creation, and creation is energy. And love is the energy of creation. Love is energy. Love is life. Creation creates creator, which is who we are. Energy is creation, and creation is life. Love is creation. We love our creation. Love comes from the heart, and the heart gives us life. Love is life. Life and love, they come from the same place, the human heart. Life is creation, and creation is energy. Love is the energy of creation. You see, full circle there. These are full ideas, complete ideas, spherical ideas. Okay, so that's why your thoughts shape your mindset, because our nature is to love. So once you understand our nature, you're conscious and self-aware of who you are, infinite light being encompassed under, then your mindset is creation, infinite love. That's what you do. So that's why it matters a lot. And actions define us, and our actions are loving because of our instincts. Then again, and because our instinct is to love, we normally circle back to love anyway. Because that's what it is in the end. It's our instinct to love. So we always seek that. We seek love. We seek happiness. We seek meaning. We seek fulfillment in the end, always. It's our instinct, because it's an instinct. It's like breathing. It's like drinking water. Because that's our instinct, then we actually gravitate towards it and naturally eventually find love. And this is why we seek love, because it's our instinct. So we love with our hearts, and our hearts give us life because of the human heartbeat. Okay. So a mindset highlights your values, principles, and intentions. That's right, because your mindset is what your mind is set. If you're set in love, which is our instinct, is our actual natural state, then your values, principles, and intentions will be loving. Will be about creation, about being light, spherical beings, compass, sundial. This is what it's all going to be about, because your mindset highlights your values, your principles, and your intentions. So if you're full of love and you're a heartful human that love with your heart, with all your might, then your values will be about loving, and they will be loving values. And your contribution will be valuable because it's loving. And then your principles will be based on love. And then your intentions will be loving because your actions tell it, clear, your loving actions. You love your children and you treat them with respect, as an example. Okay. So then, you are the embodiment of your intentions. Then again, what I just made reference to, your intentions is that your thoughts, what's in your mind, what's in your heart. It's like, follow your heart. You see, it's law, follow your heart. It's about feeling good. It's our instinct. So you are the embodiment of your intentions. If you are a loving human being, then your intentions are clear. You see, people see it like your child. If your child loves you, it's because you love him. Because it's the energy of love, and we all have it. So you love your child, and your child's going to love you back immediately, and then that's just going to grow to infinity, because love is infinite. We are infinite, it's spherical. So that's an example. And when you love what you do, then love happens as a result, because love is creation, and creation is polarized. It's electromagnetism, is polarization, which means it's creates, because energy creates. So, and we are creation because we are alive, and energy created us in the human heartbeat. It's infinity itself. So okay, so that's it. You are embodiment of your intentions. So intentions guide your actions. Then again, full circle there. Yes, intentions guide your actions. Your love guides your actions. So you're gonna have purposeful actions based on love. Simple as that. If you are love, love equals more love. So your intentions guide your actions. So if you have loving intentions, your actions will be loving, because love is guiding you. In a big way, actions are cues into your personality. Yes, because then again, they